I'm Jim from Elight Learning English. Do you know how many words in English you need to know to hold a decent conversation? The answer is 3,000 words. 3,000 words allow you to understand about 95% of basic text. But what if we consider vocabulary is our crush and treat it as it is? Today, I'm going to show you 5 tips on how to approach and conquer vocabulary plus our crush effectively. Now, let's get started. 5 tips that I want to address today include: Number 1, approach his friends. Number 2, connect with them, then him. The next one, talk about common topics. Number 4, write him letters. And the last one, be a smart speaker. I'm sure your crush has friends, brothers or sisters, right? If we want to approach him, it's better to approach people who are close to him first. Learn about him through them. The same thing with words. Most words in English have their siblings, which refer to related words. When you learn one word, just don't stop there. Try to find the other forms of that word. For example, we all know the word beautiful, right? It is an adjective. From this word, we can also learn the other forms like beautifully, which is an adverb. Beauty, a noun. Beautician, a noun of a person. And beautify, a verb. See, just from one word, you have learned 4 other related words, which makes it 5 altogether. So from now on, whenever you learn English, try not to ignore other siblings of the word beautiful, okay? After this video, try to find other forms of the words action, photo, and produce, and share your answer in the comment section below, okay? What's next? Well, connect with his people. This means developing a tight bond between you and them by talking to them often. What I'm saying here is that try to connect the words that you have learned with other words. This will help you memorize the words longer. If you just remember the words themselves, it's useless. Try to put them in grammatically correct sentences so that you can revise your grammar too. Challenge yourself with longer and more complicated sentences. Don't just learn them by heart. If you find it difficult, look it up in the dictionary, read the examples, and make your own sentences. Now, let's try to make sentences with the 5 words above. Beautiful. Don't just make the sentence, she's beautiful. Use the past tense instead. She looked beautiful in that dress last night. Beautifully. I really enjoyed the party last night. You danced so beautifully. Can you make other sentences with the words beautician, beauty, and beautify, and we will correct them together? When you finally got the attention of your crush, things should go easier. You guys can have some talks, share some common interests. And if his name is vocabulary, then there are dozens of topics that you can talk about, like school. Here are some words that you can use when you talk about this topic. Attendance, dormitory, also known as dorm, tuition fee, class schedule, absent, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. By learning words from the same topic, you can collect so many words at the same time and will be confident to start or engage in any conversations with anyone, not only your crush. I used to write diary every day when I was in middle school. Writing is a positive habit to keep. I wrote about what happened at school, about the subjects I hated, and even about the boy I had a crush on. Sometimes, if we are too shy to tell him directly, we can send letters, right? To express how you feel about him, about the topics you guys discussed. When applying writing to English, you might not be into writing those anymore, but it's always good to keep a vocabulary journal with you. Write down the words that you have learned during the day and write about things that are related to you by using those words. Once in a while, try to look at them and read them out loud. By doing this, you not only memorize words but also practice your pronunciation. The fact is, we retain only 10% what we read, but we retain 75% what we write. So, if you practice writing, chances are you will remember almost 8 words out of 10. So, why wait? Go ahead and get yourself a notebook right away. No one wants to talk to a person with limited knowledge or poor speaking skill because what they say might sound a little bit silly. To impress my crush, I try to improve my speaking skill every day. I want to choose the right words, the right topics, and the best ways to talk to people. By that way, I'm becoming better. So other people and my crush will find it interesting to talk to me. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. English can be the same. A wider range of vocabulary gives you more choices when it comes to which word to use, not only for speaking and writing, but also for reading and listening. I've chosen a better way to learn vocabulary, and that is extension. Extension is a smart way to learn new words because it is similar to the traditional flashcards we are familiar with, but it's online and gamified. There are 1,000 flashcards on it, and we can't write down that much vocabulary in our notes, right? Guess what? It's integrated with a smart dictionary, fun games to practice, and you'll never forget a word because it will show up 100 times on your screen. Plus, there are people whose purpose is like you there, and you can challenge them in a vocabulary game to see who remembers more words. It is free for download now. Want to be smart? Get yourself one. So these are the 5 tips that I have done to myself as well as learned from other people. They really worked for me. So I believe if you use them, you will have a wide range of vocabulary and will be confident to dominate the conversations in no time. Try to pick the tip that works the best for you and work on that one at a time and try other ones later. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see a new you with a collection of 3,000 words. Bye bye.